For those of you who are familiar with my Sims Legacy series, there's a short machinima before the gameplay starts. If you want to jump straight into the gameplay, you can go to the timestamp that's on the screen right now. Also, in the machinima intro, I tried to sound like an old man, but it's very bad, so I'm sorry in advance and I hope you enjoy the video. It was a stormy night in Starlight Shores, when Ricky was having a dream about his best friend. In the dream, both Sims were princes from neighboring kingdoms. Ricky wanted nothing more than to be with Skip, and Skip seemed to feel the same way, even though it had been decided that Skip should marry Princess Brandy from a faraway kingdom. Brandy's parents knew of Skip's friendship with Ricky and decided to put a stop to it. They commanded the great wizard Malcolm Landgrab to make sure that Skip felt nothing but disgust for his childhood friend. Ricky's worst nightmare became a reality, now that Skip didn't want anything to do with him anymore. Heartbroken, he fled the kingdom. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Lina and this is not The Sims. What is this game? We are playing Frog Detective 1 today. It's called The Haunted Island. My favorite holiday is Halloween, so I thought I wanted to play something spooky. But it's mainly going to be cute, I think. But I honestly don't know anything about this game. I haven't played it before and I also haven't watched any Let's Play, so I'm going in blind. But I do know that it's a short game, so it's probably going to take me one episode to complete the game. Let's just dive in, let's see what happens. This is so cute! I mainly chose this game because it's adorable. Look around using the mouse, move using WASD. Can I see myself? What is this? Interact using left click. Oh, I guess we have to pick up the phone. Detective. Hello, who is it? Supervisor. It's the supervisor. The painting behind him is so cute. Hi, supervisor. Hey, how's life? Yeah, pretty good, I reckon. Oh, this is the British. How are things with you? Me and my wife just got back from Indonesia. Oh, well... Selamat datang kembali. That means welcome back, I think. I hope I didn't say something offensive just then. Anyway, what are you calling about? Oh, right. I have a case for you. It's a pretty spooky one, so hold on tight. I'm holding on. There's a little slut who owns an island just off the bay. Martin's his name. Says he's been hearing a ghost for about 2 weeks. So get this. He hires a team of ghost scientists. What's a ghost scientist? I don't know. Anyway, he hires some of them, right? And they can't find anything. They've been on the island for 2 weeks. Whoa! The ghost is still at large. So the head scientist there, a monkey, calls me up. They need help and they want the greatest investigator I have. That's me! So I said to them, I'll send my best investigator. But Lobster Cup wasn't available, oh. So I'm asking you, the second best investigator. I fully understand. Lobster Cup's abilities far outweigh my own. Yeah, but you're pretty good. So are you up for it? I don't know, it sounds very scary. I'll have to be very brave. I believe in you, detective. That's just what I needed to hear. Thank you, supervisor. That's all we needed. I'll do it. Wahoo! Can you give me a summary of the case before I go? Sure thing. The basics are: there's a slut who is hearing a lot of spooky ghost noises around his island. He calls a bunch of ghost scientists, but they're stumped. It's up to you to solve the mystery of the haunted island. Why did you yell the haunted island like that? Because that's the title of this case. Fair enough. It's time for you to grab your magnifying glass and get going. See you later, supervisor. Good luck. Thanks. I wanna look at this. We have some fish friends. We're in an aquarium or something. It looks cute though, and we do have our magnifying glass in the picture. Oh, and here it is. Ah yes, my trusty magnifying glass. Can't solve mysteries without it. Oh, that gave us a achievement. Look through your magnifier with right click. Oh, we can pretend to dance to this jazzy music. Okay, let's head out. Time to solve a mystery. I have to admit something. The reason why I got this game is because I saw the plushie for it and it's in a boat and it looks so cute. That's us. Martin, Larry, Mo the Mouse, Bernie, Fresh Eggs, and the rest. Case 1, The Haunted Island. I'm so excited. This game already looks so dorky. Maybe a man in a suit. Hello, Mystery Monkey. Ah, you finally made it. Thanks for coming on such short notice. I've heard so much about your adventures. I'm a huge fan. Wow, that's very kind of you. Is it thundering? Oh, it's haunted, of course. When you figured out who was behind the forest theft in Witch Town, I couldn't believe it. I thought nobody would ever solve that mystery. I mean, who steals an entire forest? Oh, you've been following my blog posts? Yes, I'm Mystery Monkey 49. I comment all the time. I even made a funny joke once and you responded. That's cute. Of course, I remember. I'm Mystery Monkey 49. Please, Mystery Monkey 49 is my online name. You can just call me Mystery Monkey. That's so different. Of course. Can I ask you some questions about this case? What would you like to know? The resident. May I ask who the resident of this island is? Ah, that'll be Martin. You can find him hiding in the forest. He thinks the ghost can't catch him there. Where to start? Who should I talk to first? You're talking to me already. Okay, who should I talk to second? Larry, the tall red one. He always wants to meet new people. Although, I think mostly he wants new people to meet him. Not so much the other way around. That's very relatable though. It's difficult to walk up to someone. It's easier if they just come to you. Okay, well, Larry is there. I see people all over the place that we can talk to. Can we do something with you? Oh, what are you doing? Koala. Hi, howdy. What are you doing in there? That's what I said. Swimming? But there's a storm. It's not raining yet. Besides, it's not actually that unsafe to swim in storms. Is he holding a shell in his hand? Everyone keeps telling me to get out of the sea. But it's safer in here than it's up there. Why is that? No ghosts in the water. Ghosts can't swim. How do you know? Martin said. You don't look that happy in there. I guess I'm not. Sorry to hear it. Thanks. May I ask why you're so sad? Well, it's kinda silly. I really want a magnet. Huh? I told you it's silly. Why do you want a magnet? My dream is to attach a magnet to a boat and hold on. Wait, what? Oh, why? Boats are fast. I'm not fast. If I hold onto the magnet, I'll be really fast too. Nice. Right? I don't have any idea where to find one though. And even if I did, there's no way I'm getting out of here. Not until the ghost is found. The magnet. Why did you want that magnet again? We just listened to him saying that. So I can attach it to the back of a boat and zoom along, obviously. If it sweetens the deal, I can give you this big shell in return. I thought it might be magnetic, but it's not. Why would you think a shell was magnetic? How was I supposed to know? What am I, a scientist? Okay. The ghost. What can you tell me about the ghost? Well, not much, I guess. I heard noises coming from the holes around the island. They freaked me out so badly that I grabbed my floaty and got in here. How long have you been in the water for? Maybe 2 weeks? Whoa, are your feet wrinkly? That's exactly what I thought. Ew, I don't know. You should check. Maybe later. Okay, so if we need a shell for something, then we can go to Koala with a magnet. What's this? Oh, this is one of the holes that the ghost sounds come from, I think. Hi, Larry. Looks so silly. Hi, it's me, Larry. Hell, I did not do it. I couldn't click, it clicked automatically for me. Huh? The noises are not coming from me. I, Larry, did not make these spooky noises. That's like more suspicious somehow. What? Are you even listening? I said I didn't make the noises. No, I heard, I don't like being accused like this. I'm not Oh, you're not? That's such a relief. Are you gonna ask me questions? Yeah, ask me them. The questions, I mean. The noises. Sorry, Larry is so panicky. I didn't even read what I said. Firstly, I am not the one making them. Yep. But I know where they're coming from. What? They're coming from the cave in the forest. Why haven't you told anyone? Nobody listens to me. They say stuff like, well, Larry, if you won't listen to us, we won't listen to you. Which is so weird, because I do listen. Maybe they mean I'm a really great listener. I'm so panicky when I have to read detectives' dialogues, because I feel like I'm going to get cut off. So how do we get into the cave? Well, I need a few things. To get through there, you'll need some sort of explosive device. Is that safe? We're dealing with ghosts here, detective. None of this is safe. Anyway, I'll need a few things. I looked up an explosive recipe in one of the old chemistry books. I need toothpaste, some wool, a chunk of pure gold and some pasta. I am going to write that down actually. I don't know if the game keeps track of that for me. I'm taking this so seriously. Oh, so the normal explosive ingredients then. Just the standard explosive recipe. Yes, if you want to get into that cave, bring me those ingredients. I'll do my best. Explosion? Let's make some dynamite. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, detective. We still need... Oh, okay. Ingredients? Can you list the ingredient? Toothpaste, some wool, chunk of pure gold, and some pasta. So that's all we can do here. Can we jump into the hole? I can't get any further down. Oh! There's some pasta. I bet I can just take it. Let's try. Yum! But it is not mine. Okay, we can take it. Bernie. Hey, you're that detective, right? The one that Monkey keeps going on about? That's me. I'm so glad they finally brought someone else in. I know nothing. I really shouldn't have taken this job. Why did you take it? It's so funny that Koala is back there in the ocean. I'll be honest, I thought it was a secret agent job. Why would you think that? The job listing said ghost scientist. That didn't seem like a real job to me. I thought it was like a cover, you know? One that only smart people could figure out, like me. It still could be a cover, maybe they're testing you. Oh no, you're right. I better look competent. I'm only joking. Sure. About this hole. What do you know about the noises coming from this hole? I mean, I'm not great at this job. I'd be good at other jobs, I'm just letting you know, but it does seem like the noises coming from this hole aren't from a natural creature. Can we use the... No. They seem otherworldly. They seem otherworldly. I can't say that word. They seem otherworldly somehow. They have a weird and distinct tone. Sometimes it sounds like a bird's call, but only sometimes. Wow, that's a lot of good information, thanks. Yes, I'm very good at finding things out, if you know what I mean. Bernie, I'm not a secret agent. Uh-huh. Secret agent. You mentioned you want to be a secret agent. Why? Ugh. Secret agent get the best stuff. Like, for example, you've got a cool magnifying glass. I want one of those. I'm not a secret agent. Sure you're not. Bernie winks. Did he actually? Even if I can't be a secret agent, the things I'd give up for a magnifying glass, there's nothing I want more. We can use the magnifying glass for the pasta. But I don't know if I want to give my magnifying glass up yet. Let's see what this does. Why did you want the magnifying glass again? What do you mean why? Everyone knows that the magnifying glass is the coolest of the secret agent items. How could you, a secret agent, not know that? Listen, fine, you're not a secret agent, whatever. Okay, so we can't give it to him, but we do have something that he wants and he does something that we want. They're being so cute. Okay, let's... is there something... What is this? Everyone's looking so happy. Hello. Fresh eggs. Howdy. Hello. Don't mind me making myself comfortable. Are you the, Yup. Great. Does he have the toothpaste that we need? Great. You brought my toothpaste shipment? Huh? No. I'm the detective. Oh, okay. Can I call you D-Tech? Yes. Nice. I have some questions. Is that okay? Take it away, D-Tech. Your clothes. Why aren't you wearing a lab coat like the other scientists? It's my day off. I've been working so hard for the last 2 weeks. It's very important to take a break and get some sun. You're right. Not about the sun. About taking the day off. Yeah, I didn't pick a great day for it. Sorry to question you on your day off. Your smile. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you have wonderful teeth. That's a bit weird. Thank you, I'm so glad someone finally noticed. How do you keep them so pearly white? With Dr. Tight Smiles, 100-in-1 tooth whitening cool paste for teeth. TM, of course. Dr. Tight Smiles, 100-in-1 tooth whitening cool paste for teeth. TM. I get a shipment here every 3 days. I go through the stuff so quickly. I'm down to my last tube. Wow, where can I get some of my own? Do you have teeth? I looked it up because I was curious. I'm not a biologist, so I might say something wrong here, but some frogs have really small teeth, but only on their upper jaw. Others don't have teeth because they can just use their tongue to catch and eat small insects. And there's only one frog species that have both upper and lower teeth. This is actually a really cool story because if I understand it correctly, they re-evolved these lower teeth. But this species hasn't been seen in the wild since 1996 and that makes me sad, so let's just continue solving the mystery. I'll put the articles that I read down below for those who are interested. Well, I could give you my tube, but I would need something else to keep my mouth fresh. I'll think about it. Can I ask you some more questions? Oh, I don't have anything else, actually. Can I just grab... No, I can't just grab the toothpaste. Okay, then we'll move on. Let's go here. He has a magnifying glass as well. Do you see that? I want to go here first, though. A magnet. This might come in handy. We got a magnet. I want to Try and give it to Koala. Always with the questioning. Can we give him the magnet? I brought you a magnet. What? Like a real one? Are you for real? Yeah. This is a dream come true. Thank you so much. I didn't notice this while I was recording, but Koala was looking sad first, and now that they have the magnet, they're happy, which is so cute. In return, I'll give you this big shell. I don't need it anyway. Great, thanks. Wow, a real magnet. Got a shell. I don't know what we're going to use that for yet, but I hope I did the right thing there. Tried to leave, I got an achievement. This is fun, but I gotta get back to work. That gave me an achievement. Okay, back to business. Notes. Some whole noises. Need some tomatoes for soup? Who is ghosts? I'm not qualified. Who wrote that? Remember, do not split up when searching for ghosts, like in Scooby-Doo. Who took my sunglasses? Give back. It's Koala with the floaty. Let's talk to this person. Noodle. Hey, how's it hanging? Fine, I guess. Bored, mostly. Bored? That's suspicious. Suspicious? Why? Surely you can't just say I'm suspicious. There's no rule against it. I'm not being suspicious at all. I guess not. Sorry for calling you suspicious. Why are you bored? Isn't hunting ghosts supposed to be exciting? For the first week, sure. Not now, though. I've been at this post the entire time. I'm shedding everywhere. Gross. I know. Oh, the wool. We need that for the explosive. Why are you shedding so much? I haven't had a trim in ages. It's so yuck. Split ends everywhere. I'm usually getting cut once a week, but it's been 2 weeks now. Yuck. It's so gross. It's totally fine. Thanks for trying to spare my feelings. But there's wool everywhere. I think everyone is grossed out by it. Oh, so that's what the stuff was that's on the floor. Oh, surely that's not true. Maybe not. But it feels true in my heart. I think most people like wool. It's used for so much stuff. Like what? My jumper is made out of wool. Haha, are you for real? Yeah. That's weird. It's weird that you're wearing my hair. Wool is pretty gross. That's why I keep mine short. I don't think wool is gross at all. Okay, but what if I wore a coat made of your slime? What? Ew. Gross, right? Sure, but slime is kinda gross anyway. And I'm saying that as someone who's very slimy. Wool is worn by most people. This is the first time I've heard of someone wearing wool. I think that makes you the weird one. Plus, I'm pretty sure the shirt you're wearing is wool. What? I'm wearing another sheep's hair? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Gross. I'm happy to take your wool away from you if you'd like. I mean, your own wool, not your shirt. Ugh, yes please. But you'll need something to clean it up with. Like a broom or like fire. I'm going to write broom down. Broom. I'm sorry. I'm in a mood. Cool, okay. I probably won't use fire. Okay. Can't believe I'm wearing wool. What if it's Barney's? This hole. What can you tell me about this hole? I hate this hole. Why? It never does anything. It's a hole. I'm a ghost scientist. I want to see ghosts, not holes. Maybe the ghost is in the hole. Have you looked? I've looked. No ghosts in there. It's a pretty deep hole, but it gets smaller as you go down. So maybe there's a ghost further down. Do you hear any ghost noises coming from the hole? Sometimes, but not as many as Bernie and Larry's hole. Now that's a noisy hole. I wish I could hang out there. Who's stopping you? The boss? Who's the boss? I don't know. Maybe Mystery Monkey? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. So, who is the boss? They also wrote science line, don't go in. Can I go in though, or is that dangerous? I want to talk to these people first, I think. before I maybe get stuck or something. There's a snake. What are you doing? Martin. Wow, who are you? I didn't mean to startle you. I'm the frog detective here from the agency. So this is the guy that the island is from. That's why he was being all jittery, I think. He's scared. Oh, okay. Don't sneak up on me like that. I was visible for the entire approach. Well, fine. I guess just don't look so spooky. Okay, I'll do my best. Sorry, I'm so cranky. I haven't slept in 2 weeks. That's not healthy. I'm Martin, king of the island. That's why he's wearing a crown. You're a king? Well, when I got here, there was nobody else on the island except for me and Finley. So I thought it was fine to declare myself king. Finley? I don't think Finley cares about that sort of stuff. Finley mostly cares about the dance competition. No, I meant to ask, who's Finley? Oh, okay then. Who is Finley? Finley lives on a nearby island and comes to visit every few days. The last time I saw Finley, she was talking about the song she wanted to dance to for the competition. Her moves were pretty amazing, not like me. She'll probably win. I haven't seen her in a while, but she's probably still prepping for the competition. It's tomorrow. Not that I'll be able to compete. What with this whole spooky situation going on? Martin sighs. The dance competition. You mentioned the dance competition. Can you tell me a little bit more? It's tomorrow. Anything else? Best dancer wins. Okay. Got questions for me? That was all. About the noises. Can you tell me about the noises and where they're coming from? I'm not exactly sure where they're coming from, but I know they're coming from a ghost. How do you know for sure? I have a book about ghosts. It's called The Ghost Guide, Foolproof Ways to Detect a Spirit. I read most of it. Anyway, in the book it says that most ghosts can be seen. And get this, I haven't seen a single ghost yet. The proof is all there. Okay. Solid. Very solid. Your nerves. You seem super nervous. Is there anything I can do to help? It's just a ghost getting me down. I haven't been able to sleep. I'm kinda annoyed too, because I usually love hearing stories about ghosts. I read all about them on the cyberweb.com. But now, I'm living one. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of things. Bottom of the grave, more like. What? That made more sense in my head. I guess I mean like, we'll probably die before the mystery is solved. That's very dark. Dark, just like the conclusion to this tale. He's a tiny bit dramatic. Sorry if I'm being dramatic. You know, I'm a good detective, right? I've solved every case I've taken on. Except the mystery of how to put a head on. My head is a strange shape. It really is. The point is, you're safe. I'm going to find the culprit. The best thing you can do is sit and relax. Everything will be okay. Oh, that's so cute. I don't feel okay. I'm finding it really hard to calm down. I understand, ghosts are scary, but it might not be a ghost. You really think it's not a ghost? I don't know for sure. Oh, let's try a visualization exercise. What's a visualization exorcism? It's the thing where we pretend. Imagine, you're on a beach surrounded by calming waves. You can feel the cool breeze on your face. The waves slowly move in and then out. It is a safe beach. What beach is it? This beach. This isn't a safe beach. There's a ghost here. No, the ghost is on holiday. Oh, okay. Where is it? On a road trip. Cool. Can we visualize that we're on a road trip instead? But the ghost is on the road trip. Great point. Continue. Anyway, the waves are coming in and out slowly. There's nothing to worry about. No ghosts around at all. The ghost is on a road trip. Yep, nothing to fear. A nice sandy beach. Just me and the ocean. How do you feel? So relaxed. Great, me too. Thanks so much, detective. That's okay. I want to give you something as a thanks. Perhaps a piece of my crown. The gold! We got a chunk of pure gold. Wow, that's so kind. It's really heavy. It's made of pure gold. Why? I like gold. Okay. Is there actually a piece of his crown missing now? Like right here, maybe? I think it is. Oh. He gave us that piece. That's funny that they actually made a new crown for him after that dialogue. Oh, a broom, we needed that for the wool. Oh, a broom. Got a broom. I like that there's all these insects just crawling around. I can't interact with them, but they're really funny. Should we go get the wool? Broom. Hey, I got that broom. Ready to clean? Yes, amazing. Thanks, detective. Can I keep this broom? Absolutely. Can I keep your wool? It's still weird. But yeah, knock yourself out. What? I mean, like, take all the wool you want. Not physically knock yourself out. Got some wool. That's halfway done the explosive recipe. They're holding the broom. It looks like they're cleaning right now. They're really dancing. Cute. Did we say hi to you already? They're looking like, ooh! Admiring their dance moves. What is that? What? I have to look that up afterwards, what this means. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the game developer, Grace Bruxner. And while I was on their website, which I'll link down below, I also saw that the fish picture on the wall in the beginning is a reference to one of their earlier projects called The Fish Market. And the picture in the supervisor's room is from Alien Casino. So that's a cute Easter egg. All of these games look so fun. But anyway, back to the game. Let's ask what they are doing with the magnifying glass. Orbit. Ah, stop right there. Why? My shells. Don't step on my shells. Oh, I won't. We can't be sure of that. I guess not. They're very fragile and small. Aren't we all? I guess. Please be careful. Okay. Are you still going to stand like that? Yeah. Why? I'm alarmed. I'm on alert. I am protecting my shells from dangerous frog feet. Wow. Sorry. I'm just worked up about my shells. I don't mean to be rude, but what shells? I can't see any shells. That's because they're small. How small? Too small for your weak magnifying glass. Wow. Sorry, but it's the truth. I can't say I can't say truth. I had to get this one specially made for my tiny shells. Fine. Can I ask you some questions now? Tiny shells. Why don't you just get a bigger shell? Ha! Ha ha ha! You fool! Hey! Sorry. It's just that there's not many big shells around here. If I could get one, sure. This magnifying glass would be useless to me. I can see where this is going. But I don't see a big shell around here, do you? It's in my pocket. I have a shell for you. I have a big shell if you want. What? How? It's a long story. Oh, in that case, I don't care. I hate stories. Anyway, I totally want the shell. Can I swap you for it? I have this magnifying glass to look at the tiny shells. But I won't need it now that I've got this big shell. Cool, thanks. You're still standing weird. I'm still on alert. Here's the magnifying glass. We got one and we needed that for... I'm so glad I wrote it down because I forget things so quickly. I think we needed it for the pasta. So if we go get the pasta, then we only need one more ingredient for the explosives. Hello. Bernie. We got the magnifying glass. I have a spare magnifying glass if you're interested. Interested? Are you kidding me? My voice is giving up, oh no. There's very literally nothing I want more. Here you go. This is the best day ever. All my dreams are coming true. Is there anything I can do to repay you? It's in his pocket, that's so cute. Do you need any help with your secret agent business? Again, not a secret agent. Fine, fine. I could give you my lunch. Ooh, what's cooking? Pasta, as always. If there's one thing I love, apart from the trail of secrecy, it's pasta. Anyway, my appetite is satisfied from the deliciousness of this magnifying glass. That's a weird way to word that. Whatever, would you like the pasta? Heck yeah, all yours. We got the pasta. Only thing left is the toothpaste. I wonder if we... No, we still got our own magnifying glass. I was wondering if we maybe got the stronger one. But Bernie's got that. Are you happy with it? It looks like they're looking around more because they're looking for secrets. Here's another creature. Looks like they have a big beard. But that's just their shell, I think. Okay, then there's one more person to talk to, I believe. They are sitting more calmly now. They're not getting up every second. Can I lay down on this bed? It's always good to take a rest. Mo. Hi. Hello. Are you okay? Yes. Are you sure? Well, I have just never talked to a detective before. I've heard so many nice things about you. I don't want to be embarrassing. Huh? If I am embarrassing, that would be very bad. You're not embarrassing. That's very good news. But the conversation isn't over. There's still time. Why is this so relatable? I have to be careful. Well, is it okay if I ask some questions? You're nervous. You seem very nervous. May I ask why? Because of the detective thing I told you. I am afraid of detectives. Maybe when I was a kid I had a bad dream about a detective. Something like that, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear about that dream. What? Oh, I didn't actually have a dream about that. So why are you so afraid of me? Do you have social anxiety? Fine, you've worn me down. Damn your extreme detective skills. I'm nervous because of Mystery Monkey. Mystery Monkey's a huge fan of your blog, so I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of you. I just think Mystery Monkey is super neat. Oh! And I don't want to be embarrassing in case I mess everything up. Oh. Well, is there anything I can do to help? There's a dance competition coming up tomorrow. I want to compete and show Mystery Monkey that I'm really good at dancing. But I don't know what style of dance will impress them. Could you ask Mystery Monkey and find out? I can give you this mouthwash in return. Sure thing, I'll do my best. The ghost. What can you tell me about the ghost? There's a ghost? Aren't you a ghost scientist? Oh, ghost scientist, not toast scientist. That makes so much more sense. You thought you were a toast scientist? Yeah, I only took the job because, you know. Because you like toast? Yeah. What have you been doing this whole time? Not thinking about ghosts, that's for sure. How spooky. So you haven't heard any weird noises? Oh, for sure. Heaps of weird noises. I don't think they're coming from a ghost though. What makes you say that? I haven't seen anything floating around as if a ghost was holding it. That happens in the movies or in The Sims, when the ghosts possess items. I'll keep an eye out though. Sure thing. That bottle. What's in that bottle next to you? That's my mouthwash. I'm happy to give it to you if you can find out what type of dance style Mystery Monkey likes the best. Let's go to the monkey. Dance styles. Hey, so you you like dancing and dance styles? I don't understand. I like dancing a lot, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, kind of. What type of dancing do you like the best? Well, I basically only have one move. Yeah, but like, if you saw someone dancing, in what scenario would you most likely be like, this is such a great dance? What? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what dance style do you like the best? Oh, I think breakdancing is so neat. If I saw someone breakdancing, wow, I would swoon. I would even go so far to say, if I saw someone breakdance, I would be so deeply impressed that I would want to hang out with them at all times forever. Oh my god, that's great. Sorry for such a strange question. That's okay, I'm sure it's important to the case. Well, indirectly it is. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye! Got a monkey fact. This looks so cute though. I wonder, can we squeeze past the trees or something? Okay, wait, I'll talk to you in a second. I want to explore. Can we walk on the water? Little bit. What? You saw that, right? There was someone there. But I can't get to it. Okay, I guess that was a little Easter egg. I'm curious if there's more Easter eggs though. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I guess we have to blow this up. I want to see if there's more secrets that we haven't found yet. Oh, I can't get to that. It doesn't let me. This music is so chill. Because of Hollow Knight, I have learned to check all of the walls and all of the... If you think you cannot pass, you have to check. Because maybe there's a little secret there. So I've adopted that mindset into the other games that I've been playing. Because sometimes there's little secrets that you can find. But I think that was all. At least I don't see anything else. Dance styles. Hey, I talked to Mystery Monkey. Oh my gosh. Did you mention me? What did Mystery Monkey say? Does Mystery Monkey hate me? I'm so embarrassing. No, you're fine. I didn't mention you. Mystery Monkey likes breakdancing the best. Breakdancing? I think I can do that. That would be awesome. I hope we get to see that. I gotta start practicing now though. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, here's the mouthwash before I forget. Cheers. Got mouthwash. We can give that... Oh, they looked up so cute. They're practicing. Stop it. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, go for it. You're doing great. I love that. I want to say that they're doing a great job, but I don't know if I can. I can't. I wanted to compliment them. Good job. Let's go to... I don't know what animal it was. An alligator? Give the mouthwash to in exchange for some toothpaste. Mouthwash. I have some mouthwash for you. Amazing, thanks. Am I able to use your toothpaste? I almost forgot. Here you go, D-Tech. Oh, and I got an achievement because we gathered all of the ingredients for the explosives. So let's make a bomb now. Let's talk to Larry. Explosion. Let's make some dynamite. Let's see. Wow, you got everything. Yup, amazing. Oh, I forgot to jump into that hole. I'm going to do that after this conversation. Shall we make some dynamite? Not yet. I forgot something. I'll come back soon. I hope this isn't a bad decision, but I want to jump in here before we make the dynamite. I should have listened to the sign. Okay, I'm done. Shall we make some dynamite? Yes, let's do it. Nice, I'll cook up some dynamite and we can get exploding, baby. Look at them, so cute. Well, this is it. Yep, time to blow this cave up. Larry, explosives are dangerous. Sorry, time to carefully blow this cave up. Thanks. No worries. I'm nervous. Me too. And I'm not even coming into the cave. You're not? I don't like dark spaces. I'm a sunny boy, baby. I'm not a baby. Sorry. Anyway, good luck. Look after yourself in there. Thanks, Larry. Let's do this. Oh! Yeah, we did it. Ooh, mushrooms. Can we go back? I don't think we can. I am a little bit claustrophobic. But let's go for it. Can I go back up? No, we're stuck, guys. Do you hear that? Those noises? I can't believe nobody wanted to come with us. Ooh, I can hear groovy music. What is happening here? Are they practicing for the dance competition? That looks pretty good though. Mo has some competition here. Okay, I was just mesmerized. Got spooked. I got another achievement. It just says, ah, Finley. Oh, this is Finley from the other island. Huh? Who are you? We're ready to fight. Does Finley look intimidating? No. Are you a ghost? Haha, what? I don't think so. Are you sure? Yup. That's great. You're not wrong. So, who are you? Finley. Who are you? The detective. Odie. Wait a minute. Finley. I know that name. I'm pretty well known around the local dance circles. That's not it. Oh, you're Martin's friend. Yeah. What are you doing down here? Practicing for the dance competition. It's tomorrow. I know. How long have you been down here? Geez, like 2 weeks, I guess? I didn't even realize. Haha. Haha. Wait, 2 weeks? Have you seen any ghosts around? Haha, nah. Just me down here. Does Martin know you're here? I don't think so. He never comes down here. Really? Why not? He thinks every dark space is haunted. He reads all those ghost books and thinks there's a ghost in every crevice. It's good for me though, perfect spot to train. You've been dancing for 2 weeks straight? Haha, yeah. Aren't you tired? I mean, I take naps. And these mushrooms are super nutritious. Gross. Mushrooms are disgusting. That's your opinion, detective? No, it's a fact. Okay, are frogs allergic to mushrooms or something? Anyway, Martin's been super spooked out because he's been hearing weird noises all over the island. Any idea what the noises could be? Detective, do you still not get it? I've been listening to my radio while dancing. This cave has a lot of holes. The sound from your radio could easily travel up to the surface. I can't say it I bet it I bet it sounds super warped too. You know you've been trapped in here, right? The cave has been blocked off by rocks. Haha, really? Haha. They keep laughing. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, you could have died. Haha, no way. Then I'd actually be a ghost. They're so chill about it. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. Haha. Anyway, we should head back up to the island. Yup. So confident. I did it, guys. Huh? Finley? Hi, Martin. Hi. Hey. He looks so goofy. Hi. What are you doing here? I was in the cave. You? What? How did you get in? It's been sealed up for weeks. 2 weeks to be exact. Wait a minute. As it turns out, there was never a ghost. It was Finley in the cave all along. She was so wrapped up in practicing, she didn't even notice the cave got caved in. The noises from her radio carried up to the surface and sounded super spooky. But my ghost books! I was so sure it was a ghost. Nope, just me. Just goes to show you should never trust books. Depends on what books though. Always use the internet instead. Well... Haha, yeah. Books are, without exception, factually inaccurate. Don't listen to this advice, guys. Yep. Grace Bruxner. Hi there, apologies for the interruption. I hope you're enjoying the game, are you? I'm laughing a lot, so it's good. I won't keep you for long. While I agree with the detective on most issues, there are contexts in which books can be very useful and informative. It's important to check the validity of the author's sources, and to check the book is up to date. The internet can also be a useful place to find information, but make sure you're getting your information from a trusted site. Thank you for your time. It's good that they clarified that. Enjoy the rest of the game. That's cute. A little editor's note. So anyway, as I was saying, books have no place in our society. Sure thing, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you for opening my eyes to the uselessness of books. You're very welcome. So, just to be clear, you were practicing for the competition this whole time? Yep. I'm in it to win it. In a way, this game is also kind of like a book, but way more interactive, since it's a lot of reading and it's a story. I'm still not entirely sure what this dance competition involves. Dance competition. Best dancer wins. Who else is competing? That's a good point. Just us, I guess. Don't forget Mo the Mouse. How could we forget them? Who? One of the ghost scientists. The what? Don't worry about it. I think we need more entrants. Oh, is the detective going to dance? I hope so. I know a few hardworking friends who could use a good boogie, but they won't be here tomorrow. Well, let's move the competition to today. Yeah. 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 Stop. Before we dance, I just want to say, thanks for solving the mystery, detective. No problem at all. I had a lot of help. Larry figured out where the noises were coming from. Larry. Is that the lobster, the one that talks over everybody? Yep. Well, I'll give my thanks to Larry too. So, shall we boogie? Let's go. Oh my god, we got some moves. Mo is practiced, they're doing really well. Look at them. Deck yourself, how do you dance? I think I would be... I think I would be like the mystery monkey. Or the penguin with the shell. The one with the shell, is that a penguin? Or the duck, I think it's a duck. Okay, I think we've practiced enough. Wait a minute, who's judging? I'll do it. Ooh, they've practiced so hard. Day 2, I think they improved a lot. They're just having fun. Ooh, those feet. Good feet movement. Yeah, that would be me, I think. That's how I dance. Oh no, that's how I dance. That's so cute. Oh, we're all moving in and out together. Look at us. Oh my god, we're so cute. Pick the winner. Oh no. I think we have to go with Mo because they clearly showed a lot of improvement. I also like Larry with the head going back. I'm going for Mo. Oh, they got roses. And now Mystery Monkey can't ignore them anymore. Pick the winner. The achievement. Bye guys. It's still storming though. That's just normal. Oh, that was fun. I don't want it to be over yet. A little bit later. Oh, we got a new picture. Oh. Phone is ringing. Frog Detective, Crime Solving Agency, Frog Detective speaking. How may I help you? Detective. Supervisor. Great work on the Haunted Island mystery. Thank you, I tried really hard. I don't think even Lobster Cup would have solved that one. I think you're underestimating Lobster Cup. You're probably right. Anyway, I saw you busted the groove at the dance competition. It was on TV, every channel. Every channel? In HD. I didn't even see any cameras. Well, you certainly impressed the public. My phone has been ringing off the hook. Mostly the calls are about your dancing, but I did get one call about a case. Have you heard of Warlock Woods? Well, there's something very strange going on there. They need our best investigator on the job. Lobster Cup wasn't available. Nah. Can you handle another case, detective? Are they saying that we're maybe now a little bit better than Lobster Cup? I can handle anything. Stop, that was really cute. The detective will return in The Case of the Invisible Wizard. I do have that one also, so if you guys like this, I had a lot of fun. Maybe I can play that one as well. Got another achievement, answer the call. We did it! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was very different from what I usually do, but I had a lot of fun. I laughed a lot. Yeah, I thought this was a really fun way to celebrate Halloween. So happy Halloween, stay safe out there, and I hope to see you next time. Bye everybody!